Yeah, we were really surprised to try the tilt brush update and see that they added world scaling and rotation to tilt brush yesterday, and we added um, a mode of navigation to 3D Sunshine about 2 weeks ago. That's exactly the same. Yeah, we were surprised to find that tilt brush basically had the same solution we had when we had never seen that solution before. I think it's a really good solution. You know, it's hard for us to know whether they saw our build. I mean, there's some folks at Google that have been trying out our builds and copied it, or whether they just independently came up with the same solution. I think it's the best easy solution to get around a build. So it's hard to know exactly what happened, but I'm not surprised to see them coming up with a solution. Tilt brush itself is a copy of the work that I did for my PhD, so I'm not too surprised to see them copying what we've done again. Whether they're directly copying or it's independent discovery. Well, this week we're continuing to innovate further, and we're trying to tackle the problem of undo. And undo is really straightforward. When you're dealing with a mouse or something like or mobile, things we're used to. Kind of because you can only do one thing at a time, right? 3D Sunshine is two-handed, and 3D Sunshine also has physics. So in between, like the thing you do, things can be flying all over the air, and it's actually like a really different kind of situation. And so we've decided to reinvent undo for VR, and what we've come up with, really excited by this solution. So what we've done is we've made a time machine. And what this time machine does is allows you to basically rewind everything you've done. And so you can actually reverse everything you've done. It's actually kind of curious. We were playing Braid this past weekend, some people on the team, and I think it was partially inspired by Braid because Braid has this rewind mechanic, and it feels a lot like Braid. You can like rewind and go forward and watch everything happen, and then just get to the point you want, and you can step in and keep building. So we're pretty excited by this. It feels really good, and we should be pushing a build out next week with this feature. We're doing something that Braid is doing, Tilt Brush is doing something we've been doing. All these products just feed off of one another, and I think that's just what's so exciting to me, to be working not just with digital, but at sort of the forefront where we have to figure these things out. I mean, we're all innovating, and we're all learning from what other people are doing, and it's really exciting for me personally just to be at this point of innovation. I'm happy to see Tilt Brush releasing something like what we put out, that's very similar. I'm happy to see them feeding off our work, and I hope we're going to be feeding off their work as well.